This is the story of the Native Americans and the Pilgrims. In the year 1620, over 100 people from England were looking for religious freedom. They left England and got to the harbor called Plymouth. For them, the original settlers of Plymouth were called Pilgrims. But before they settled in Jamestown, they first settled in the Netherlands, Amsterdam, and the town of Leiden. 10 years later, the Pilgrims decided to plan to move to the New World, which is now currently called Jamestown. When they finished their plans for moving, they joined the London Stock Company that paid for their trip if they decided to go on the Mayflower. While on the Mayflower, 41 men signed the Mayflower Compact, which is basically just an agreement that they would join the civil political body. This document is how they formed government in the new colony. When they were on the Mayflower, over half of the English had died during the winter. Some of the reasons is because of the poor nutrition and the poor warmth during the winter. During the time on the Mayflower, they encountered rough sea which stopped them from going to their original destination. Instead, they stopped at the Plymouth Harbor, which is on the west side of Cape Cod, in the middle of December. When they settled there, they built their first watchtower and fort on Fort Burial Hill. When the Pilgrims got used to the land and settled down, they didn't realize that Native Americans had lived there for 10,000 years before they came. When they got there, they came into contact with an English-speaking Native American called Squanto. Squanto was a member of the Powhatan tribe. He was taken by John Smith's men in 1614 for slavery, but he escaped, went back to England, and then went back to his tribe. When he got back, he realized that half his tribe had died from the plague. When he saw the Pilgrim, he wanted to interpret some of the stuff he knew onto the Pilgrims. He taught them how to hunt, fish, and grow corn. In the year 1621, the Pilgrims shared a holiday called Harvest Fest, which is now known as Thanksgiving. Because of the Pilgrims and the Indians, Thanksgiving is now celebrated all over the U.S., and it's usually on the last Thursday of November.
And that is how Thanksgiving started and how the Pilgrims and Indians contributed to it.